Parker Schnabel, a well-known figure from Discovery's Gold Rush, often shares updates about his life on social media, giving fans a glimpse into his experiences beyond the mining world. However, a recent post caused a stir among followers, leading to confusion about whether the mining star had just tied the knot. A caption that left fans guessing. In his post, Parker was pictured sharing a lighthearted moment with someone as they rested their foreheads against each other. Both were dressed in formal suits and holding bouquets, creating an image that carried a strong emotional undertone. To accompany the post, Parker wrote, "I wrote a caption for this that made me cry, and that's really hard to do." While the sentiment was heartfelt, the lack of context left many fans puzzled. Some immediately assumed that Parker had just gotten married, leading to a flurry of congratulatory comments and speculation. The image, combined with his vague caption, gave just enough ambiguity to fuel the confusion. Many followers, who had followed Parker's mining journey for years, found it hard to believe but were still intrigued by the possibility. Clearing up the confusion. As reactions poured in, some fans quickly stepped in to clarify the situation. One observer pointed out how easily assumptions were being made, noting that Parker had merely posted a picture with a friend and that people were unnecessarily jumping to conclusions. The quick spread of misinformation highlighted how easily perceptions can be shaped by a single image without context. Another fan provided more clarity, explaining that the image was actually from the wedding of Taylor Matejka and Tatiana Costa, both of whom work for Parker and have made appearances on Gold Rush. Those familiar with the couple recognized them right away, but for others, the lack of immediate clarity led to misunderstandings. Taylor and Tatiana have become well-known figures within the Gold Rush community, frequently appearing on the show as part of Parker's team. Their relationship has been evident on and off screen, and they have often shared moments together on social media. In fact, just recently, Tatiana posted a heartfelt birthday message for Taylor, calling him the kindest and most fun person she had ever met. The couple's wedding was a significant moment for them and their close friends, including Parker, who was simply celebrating their big day. The Gold Rush community reacts. The responses to Parker's post varied. While some fans were confused, others expressed frustration at how quickly people jumped to conclusions. One commenter remarked on how often online posts are misinterpreted, saying it was unfortunate that such an innocent moment had led to so much speculation. Others took a more lighthearted approach, suggesting that Parker must have known his cryptic caption and the wedding setting would stir up some buzz. A few fans also expressed appreciation for how Parker supports his crew, with one noting that he genuinely seems to value the people he works with, including attending their big life events. One fan commented on how rare it is to see Parker so open with his emotions, given his usual tough and no-nonsense demeanor on Gold Rush. This made the post even more intriguing for longtime followers, as it was a rare glimpse into his softer side. Others appreciated the sincerity of his message, understanding that it was an important moment for him and those involved. A reminder about social media assumptions. In the end, Parker's post served as a reminder of how social media can sometimes lead to misinterpretations, especially when context is missing. While some fans may have been momentarily confused, the reality was much simpler. Parker was simply celebrating the special day of two people close to him. This incident also highlights how public figures like Parker Schnabel can sometimes find themselves at the center of speculation without meaning to. As someone who has been in the public eye for years, Parker is no stranger to rumors. However, this lighthearted moment was ultimately just a reminder that not every post should be taken at face value. Sometimes, it's just about celebrating friendship and love. For now, Parker remains focused on his mining efforts, as Gold Rush continues to document his journey. Whether he's on the hunt for gold or attending weddings, one thing is certain: his life remains as eventful as ever. Parker Schnabel, the renowned gold miner and Gold Rush star, has spent much of his life in the pursuit of gold. His journey in the mining industry has been well documented on the Discovery Channel, showing his transition from a young apprentice under his grandfather to leading a successful mining operation of his own. Over the years, Fans have been just as curious about Parker's personal life as they have been about his career, especially when it comes to his relationships. However, it seems that these days, his focus remains firmly on his work. One of Parker's most well-known relationships was with Ashley Yule, an Australian veterinary nurse. The two met while Parker was on vacation, and their connection quickly grew into a relationship. Ashley eventually joined Parker in the Yukon, appearing on Gold Rush during Season 7, where she worked alongside his team. Fans enjoyed seeing their chemistry, with Ashley bringing a lighter and more social dynamic to Parker's otherwise intense work environment. However, their relationship ended after a couple of years. Parker later admitted that he had not made enough effort to maintain the relationship, acknowledging that his focus on work had played a major role in the breakup. While he praised Ashley as a great person, he also expressed regret over not giving the relationship the attention it deserved. Despite the occasional rumor linking Parker to someone new, there has been no concrete evidence of him being in a relationship in recent years. In interviews and on Gold Rush, Parker has continued to emphasize his commitment to his mining operation, often stating that his work takes up the majority of his time and energy. Mining is a demanding profession, requiring long hours, intense physical labor, and strategic planning. Parker's ambition has led him to expand his operations, work in new territories, and take on greater challenges, leaving little room for a serious relationship. His recent seasons on Gold Rush have highlighted his growing responsibilities, with him managing multiple wash plants and making high-stakes business decisions that require his full attention. Parker Schnabel's dedication to his career has been evident since he was a teenager, learning from his grandfather, John Schnabel. He has always prioritized his work over everything else, and his past relationships have seemingly taken a backseat to his mining ambitions. While many fans would love to see Parker settle down, it appears that, at least for now, he is fully committed to his gold mining empire. Will Parker settle down? Of course, the question remains, will Parker eventually settle down? While some fans hope to see him find a long-term partner, others appreciate his commitment to his career and understand that not everyone follows the traditional path of marriage and family. Given his past experiences, Parker might only consider a relationship if he finds someone who truly understands the demands of his profession. For now, though, Parker Schnabel appears to be content with his life as a single man. His focus remains on mining, and he continues to push the boundaries of his industry with each passing season. Whether he chooses to remain single or eventually find someone who complements his ambitious lifestyle, one thing is clear: Parker is living life on his own terms, and he wouldn't have it any other way.